Alright, back for some more The Crew 1 unofficial offline mode. Yeah, this past couple days I've been playing with a brand new save file, but now today gonna be playing with my dumped save file from the official servers. So this is all like my cars from the official server. Yeah, that I got over a year ago. All the cars. So and this time I'm not gonna be broke. Yeah, I'm gonna be loaded basically. So you are the law, catch them all. For too long now, the street racers have imposed their shadow activities and ruthless driving on American roads. It's time to push back. Join the police and hunt them down. Multiply successful arrests and get your hands on a wide range of exclusive cop vehicles, from exotic supercars to indestructible SUVs. Try them at the police shop in Chicago. And because horsepower is not enough, you can now equip new abilities to stop your targets. And Zoe needs your help again. Play as Claire Washington, a young police officer recruited by Special Agent Zoe Winters to track the leaders of the new racer gang, the Harvesters. New missions await for you. Prove your skill on every ground with different police vehicles. Use your police abilities to make a difference. Show the slugs that there's no escape from the law. Alright, yeah, I could finally play the summit and the all calling units story missions with my dumped save file. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be the last TC1 live stream for a while because yeah, I basically complete all of the content in TC1 in the Crew 1 that there's not much for me to do anymore. And I had a platinum rank 1 in PvP, but apparently that didn't get transferred over to the unofficial offline mode. But my statistics got transferred. But my statistics were pretty trash. My PvP statistics were supposed to be a lot better than this. 30% win rate? No, that's dog shit. That's dog water. My stats for PvP got fucked in when the game crashed. When the game crashed like years ago. Alright, yeah, I'm loaded in my dumped save file. Excuse me. Yeah, I have multiple cars. Yeah, I'm loaded. Yeah, all the cars, well, that are in the base game I have. Yeah, a lot of achievements popping up. What? How did I even trigger a crash can? Also, I'm driving the rarest car in the game, the Mazda MX-5 Circuit Spec.
Hey, don't forget to visit the police shop. You have a free police car waiting.
I can finally get the free police card for my dumped save file, too. Yeah, the rarest car in the game. Oh my god, crash cab. I'm just waiting for the achievements pop up to all be done. Yeah, I also have the Subaru BRZ for street spec, dirt spec, perk spec in my dump save file. You can use you can unlock the Subaru BRZ for purchase upon using cheats. Yeah, but I'm not sure if the same applies to the Mazda MX-5 circuit spec. Because the Mazda MX-5 circuit spec was never made available for purchase with bucks. So I'm not sure about the circuit spec. I hope it can be obtained with cheats. Otherwise, this Mazda MX-5 circuit spec that I'm driving is the rarest car in the game that only certain dump save files can obtain. And eventually there have to be mods to unlock them as the MX-5 circuit spec. Oh my god. Yeah, I found all the car parts in my dump save file. Alright, all the achievements are done. Alright, so let's see. So I completed all the missions, right? In the official game, but apparently in my dump save file, I completed nothing, no missions. Yeah, and as I completed like 500 plus skills in the official game, but apparently my dump save file only recorded 25 platinum skills. Yeah, a lot of the data didn't get transferred from the official game to my dump save file. And I'm not gonna bother redoing all of it. Yeah, so with my dump save file, let's play the summit. So September Summit, 7 days remain. Buy Access Pass. The monthly summit is open. You failed to get the qualified, but you can still buy your Access Pass. So buy Access Pass, 1,000 bucks. Let's buy it then for 1,000 bucks.
The Summit, a series of contests where the best drivers come together to compete for glory. First, look out for qualifiers. Limited time contests held across the country. Enter the qualifier to compete in a diverse range of events. Earn enough medals and you'll get a spot at the monthly summit. The showcase contest that takes place each month at Bonneville Salt Flats. Succeed here and you'll reap some exotic rewards.
Since this is offline, I'm guaranteed to place first in the summit. Alright, so let's see. So there's FD challenge, free drive challenge, FD stunt, free drive stunt, scramble skill, hill climb skill, jump skill, time attack, drag trial, monster arena. There's PvP, but PvP doesn't work. Stunt race, drift trial, and cruise speed traps. Cruise speed trap doesn't work because this is offline, so only 10 out of 12 things work. So let's play the free drive challenge. Compete in solo or with your crew in custom races. Leaderboards are based on bucks earned. Alright, let's create my path. A wiki page is available. So free ride challenge race. Remember, during a free ride challenge, you can access your smartphone to change vehicle at any time. Use this ability to take advantage of the terrain with shortcuts. Free ride challenges give you the chance to create your own custom race routes or routes and challenge players in your crew to race at any time. Hold key to access your map and create a free ride challenge race. You can place your starting point and a number of checkpoints. As you create your route or route, you will see the rewards that can be earned by winning the free ride challenge. When you are ready, you can play alone or send your free ride challenge to players in your crew, except you'll soon be racing. Yeah, only can play alone. The race creator, basically. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, let's play it like in the West Coast area where there's a lot of turns. Alright, let's play it here. Start here. It's so dark, holy crap. Checkpoint here. Literally so dark, I can't even see shit. Checkpoint here. Yeah, I only could place like 10 checkpoints. Yeah, 10 checkpoints is not enough checkpoints. Alright, this should be enough. Alright, let's play this. That says they nerfed the only decent way to earn bucks. They? So the TCU team? Yeah, that's a moment right there. Why do you have to nerf it, man? Just keep it the same. Why keep it vanilla? Yeah, why do you have to nerf it? It's not like it's literally offline mode where you can literally just put cheats. Yeah, to grind bucks. Why do they have to nerf it? I can understand nerfing it in the online, but offline, just keep it vanilla. Yeah, something I don't understand. Yeah, I just don't understand. By the way, I'm playing, yeah, good to see you, Dad. I'm playing with my dump save file from over a year ago, from the official servers this time. For the last couple of days, I've been playing with a brand new save file. Today, I'm playing with my dump save file from the official servers. Yeah, since I basically finished with all the content. Yeah, all the content in TC1, so there isn't gonna be much for me to do in TC1 anymore until the unofficial online servers come with PvP, and who knows when that's coming. Yeah, so this is gonna be the last TC1 live stream for a while. Yeah, the last one, because I basically ran out of things to do. Yeah, when I completed all of the content in the Crew 1. So yeah, so this is gonna be the last live stream for TC1 for a while. Alright. Yeah, playing with my dump save file. See, look at all the cars I have. I have the Mesa, like MX-5 circuit spec. Look at it, all fully customized. Look at my money, $9,999,999. This is not cheats either. It's from the official game. My dump save file from the official game. Yeah, all of it. No cheats. Yeah, it's just my dump save file. Yeah, I got all of my cars that were obtainable in the base game. Look at this, the Subaru BRZs. Yeah, you could get the Subaru BRZ from the cheats. Yeah, you know, you can unlock the Subaru BRZ from the cheats. But I'm not sure if you could do the same for the circuit spec Mesa MX-5 though, because the Mesa MX-5 circuit spec was never made available for purchase with bucks back then, so I'm not sure. Hopefully it's also unlockable with cheats, the Mesa MX-5 circuit spec. Otherwise, mods are required to unlock the Mesa MX-5 circuit spec, which is this car that I'm driving. Yeah, the circuit spec Mesa MX-5, the rarest car in the game. How is it rarest? Because it was only obtainable upon completing a story mission in 2017. Yeah, 2017. That's how it was obtainable. If you didn't play back then you never got this Mesa MX-5 circuit spec car. Yeah. Alright, so I was playing the summit content with my dump save file. So let's continue on. So apparently my free drive challenge didn't register here. How about free drive stunts? Try to reach the highest stunt level of your crew. Leaderboards are based on bucks earned. Alright, let's play this. Near to miss 15 cars right side of the road. Alright. Let's go where there's traffic cars. Yeah, all my cars are fully upgraded, so I don't have no worries about grinding in my dump save file. Yeah, I don't need to spam the same event over and over
don't
again.
Forget to visit the police shop. You have a free police car waiting.
And I could get the free police car in my dump save file after years. And it's gonna be so easy to do everything in my dump save file, considering that I'm loaded, I'm rich, and I can fully upgrade all of my cars to the max without grinding. Yeah, because I already did all the grind when I played PvP over a year ago in the official servers. Oops. You know what? I'm going the other way. I'm going to Vegas. Yeah, let's go to Vegas. Let's not go up north. Let's go to Vegas. I completed the achievement without even trying to complete the achievement. Yeah, see, I already collected all the landmarks. So that's why I never bothered to collect all the landmarks in my brand new save file. Because I already did it from my dump save file, so. More cars to dodge. Alright, there we go, easy. drive for 3.20 kilometers on the right side. Well, that's easy as fuck, man. Even though, especially when I'm driving so fast with my circuit spec car fully upgraded. We're in Vegas. Let's gamble. Let's go to a casino and gamble. No, oh wait, we can't because this is not Test Drive Unlimited. Yeah, I'm in the wrong game for that. If I want to gamble, I have to play Test Drive Unlimited, not the crew. Yeah, only Test Drive Unlimited allows gambling. Yeah, I'm in the wrong game for gambling. Whoops. That says, oh, the speed limit is 400 kilometers. For circuit spec, yeah. But drag cars can go even faster. Yeah, than circuit spec. Whoops. I never got to drive a drag car in TC1, but now I can drive a drag car in TC1. Yeah, after years, because I didn't buy the DLCs. What do you mean I'm not on the right side of the road? I am on the right side of the road. What are you talking about, game? What are you talking about, game? I am on the right side of the road. Game's just shitting me right now. Oh, look at that. Just instant crash cam right there. I don't need the bucks because I'm just rich. Yeah, I'm rich in my dump save file. No need to grind. I don't need to grind anymore. So drive on the wrong side of the road. Look at this. 9999. No need to grind. Boom! Intentionally did that. Near miss 23 cars above 125 kilometers per hour. Alright, going back to Vegas for this.
Hey, don't forget to visit the police shop. You have a free police car waiting.
Shut up! I know! You told me that already, Zoe. So if I were to play the Calling Our Unit story missions now with my dump save file, it'll definitely take less than 1 hour to complete everything. Yeah, definitely. Less than 1 hour to complete everything.
Ambient radio, 24/7.
Oh shit. Intentionally did that. Drift for 300 meters, easy. reach 185 kilometers for 60 seconds on the wrong side of the road. The amount of wheel spin. What do you mean I'm not on the wrong side of the road? Look at this, I'm on oncoming traffic. Yeah, this game sometimes doesn't even make sense. Level 1, I just collided with a traffic car. That's how good I am. I collided, I hit a traffic car head on, and I still won. Drive for 3.70 kilometers above 175 kilometers line. Intentionally did that. Destroyed 36 objects. Going back to Vegas because yeah, there are gates to destroy there. Or these can be the ones. Alright. Yeah, the gates. They're the easiest to rack up the object destruction. The fences. Yeah, just destroy the fences. Matthew Evans says, is there PvP, aka Bad Doggy? No, there is no PvP right now because it's offline mode only right now. Yeah, only offline mode is available. Online mode will come later, according to the TCU team. Yeah, they want to get offline mode first to the public. Then afterwards they'll work on online mode, unofficial online mode. Yeah, so wait, let me bring up the map. Yeah, so there is PvP, but it's completely non-functional right now, as like, you know, offline. Breaking bird for 2 seconds, easy. By the way, it's gonna be pretty difficult to find the game files for TC1 if you didn't download the TC1 game files before Ubisoft took away the ability to download the game files. By the way, good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while actually. Jump for 150 meters. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty difficult for you to download the game files for TC1 if you haven't downloaded it already. Because you have to, you know, sail the 7 seas in order to, yeah, get the TC1 game files. But I do know there are places, yeah, I saw, like I was looking through the Steam forums for TC1, and someone made someone commented a link to TC1 game files. So if you're interested, I can share that comment if you want to download the TC1 game files for yourself. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the timer to expire because there's no way I'm gonna be completing this this objective. Jump from 150 meters when there's no ramps in sight. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the objective timer, like the timer to just end because there's no ramps. I can't jump, get some air time for this. Just waiting for it to end. There's no ramps. This game's not even showing me any ramps nearby. Matthew Evans, aka Bad Doggy, says, I'm able to download them from Steam, doing it right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember Steam still allows downloads. I have the game on Ubisoft Connect. Yeah, not on Steam. So, and Ubisoft disabled downloads for the game files. So, yeah, so if I didn't download the TC1 game files before Ubisoft disabled it, then I would have been screwed. I would have been fucked. Yeah, and I would have had to sail the 7 seas to get the TC1 game files. You never, wait, so also, you never really did play much of TC1, did you? Yeah, because I only know that you play a lot of TC2, but not much of TC1 nor TCM. Come on, game, let the timer expire. There you go, thanks, game. Matthew Evans says nothing wrong with wearing eye patch now and then, especially when you literally can't get the game anymore legally. Then there's nothing wrong with putting on an eye patch. Yeah, if you can't even get it legally for yourself. Lots of games have been abandoned where you can't even get it legally anymore. Lots of games, especially Need for Speed games, older Need for Speed games, like the golden Need for Speed games, like Need for Speed Underground 1, 2, and Most Wanted 2005. You can't even buy those anymore. Yeah, you only could obtain them from abandonware websites. Yeah, so yes, especially older Need for Speed games that have been abandoned for years. Yeah, nothing wrong. Matthew Evans says, I didn't play much at all. I don't even really remember. I have 11.5 hours apparently. Yeah, that is what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought actually, because I just know that you played TC1 a decent amount, but just only TC1, not TC1. What am I mixed up. TC2. I know that you play a decent amount of TC2, but not TC1 and TCM. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, only TC2 got your interest. Yeah, not really TC1 nor TCM. And I was actually surprised about the backlash that Ubisoft received for TC1. Yeah, considering that TC1 wasn't really that popular compared to TC2 and TCM, but I was still surprised about the backlash that Ubisoft got about TC1, because it did mean that both TC2 and TCM will get offline modes, official offline modes, but it does suck that TC1 didn't get the same treatment.
Hey, don't forget to
And
visit
had to
Shop.
rely on
You have a free
dedicated
police car
TC1 fans to save the game for unofficial offline mode and unofficial online mode. Yeah, unofficial. But yeah, TC1's graphics look so much better than TC2's graphics. I mean, look at this. Yeah, look at these graphics compared to TC2. TC2's graphics look so potato. Yeah, look so potato in comparison to TC1's graphics. But TC2 does have better driving physics. Yeah, TC1's driving physics, the cars feel like they're running on ice. Yeah, the cars feel like they're driving on ice. Yeah, even on dry roads. Despite that, despite that, I have no problems with driving the cars in TC1, even though the driving physics are an issue. I intentionally did that. Alright, drift. That's easy. So Matthew Evans says, TCM was cool when I played it during the 5-hour trial. I just wasn't tough. A lot of people that played TC2 a lot didn't really, some people I mean, didn't like TCM as much as TC2. So I'm not really entirely surprised. Yeah, actually. I like TCM because I like racing games, but I completed too much content during the free weekends and the free weeks of TCM that it's just not worth it for me to buy TCM anymore, even on sale. The only way it's worth it for me to buy TCM is if it's on sale for $1. Just like how TC2 was on sale for $1 like last year. So I have a question then. So what made like what made TC2 special and unique and got you hooked? Yeah. What made TC2? What got you hooked to TC2? Like back then? Was it the big USA map? Matthew Evans says drifting was one of the few things I could regularly beat you in Crew 2. Yeah, you completely clapped me in drifting in TC2. Yeah, after Islamic showed us the ropes about drifting, you were absolutely, beating the crap out of me in drifting. Unfortunately, drifting PvP is dead. You can't consistently play the collisions on PvP anymore in TC2 because nobody plays that. Well, yeah, PvP is definitely so on life support in TC2. Yeah. You only can play PvP if on certain times of the day in TC2. So basically, let's say in the morning in our time, right? In the morning, not in the morning, afternoon, or yeah, I would say like afternoon of our time, right? That's the only time the PvP would be playable. If we were to play PvP in the evening in our time, right? PvP will be not playable, will be unplayable because there's too little amount of players playing TC2 around that time period. Yeah, so that's why PvP is only playable on certain times of the day, but it's only for the collisions off street racing PvP. The collisions on PvP playlist is dead 24/7 in TC2 because nobody plays that. Yeah, nobody plays that. So basically, ramming's dead. Go on the wrong side of the road. Okay, wrong side of the road. I've been driving on the right side of the road for so long. Yeah, wrong side of the road. Yeah, so ramming's dead in TC2 because nobody plays the collisions on PvP playlist anymore. Yeah, I only could race. Yeah, in TC2. Matthew Evans said, I'd buy TCM for $1. Me too, I would buy TCM for $1. Yeah, by then it'll be worth it for me because, yeah, it's $1 is like fucking cheap. And because I completed too much content
don't forget to
in
visit
TCM
Police Shop.
already.
You have a free police car waiting.
Big two donuts. Alright, easy. Matthew Evans says, I think TC2 hooked me for the map and exploration. That and the variety of vehicle types made it really interesting. You know, both TC1 and TCM had some things that TC2 had. TC1 had the big USA map, and TCM had the variety of vehicle types. It's just that TC2 had both of them in one game. That's the only difference basically. It's just, yeah, that's the only difference basically. TC1 had the USA map, TCM had the variety of vehicles, and TC2 had both of them, the USA map and the variety of vehicles. For me personally, the variety of vehicles doesn't really matter for me much because I only care about the cars. Yeah, I don't really care about the boats, I don't really care about the planes. Yeah, I play the crew games for the cars, not for the boats, not for the planes. Because, yeah, I've been playing Need for Speed games, and Need for Speed games only focus on the cars. Yeah, not the boat, not the planes. So that's what I'm used to. Yeah, I honestly just couldn't give two shits about the boats and planes in TC2 and TCM. Jump for 170
Your car
meters.
is a wreck. Come back to HQ for repairs.
I could easily repair it. Yeah, I could easily repair it, but this jump objective is just difficult to complete without any ramps. So I'm just waiting for the timer to expire so I can get a new objective. At the end it says BRB, okay. Yeah, let's get this. Ooh, I got some jumps. Alright, let's do a bit of jumping here. Almost done. Just we gotta get these tiny, minuscule jumps. There we go. Wake and burn for 3 seconds. Easy. Destroy 54 objects. Definitely easy with the amount of fences here. Look at this. This is how you do it. Just hit the fences.
Your ride's about done. Better
Back
hit
up the
HQ for
damn
repairs.
deck, back up the objects. So go on the right side of the road near Miss 36 guy. I gotta do a bit of cleaning here. Give me a moment. There you go. Alright, let's continue on.
Hey, don't forget to visit the police shop. You have a free police car waiting.
I know that. You keep telling me that, so I will get the free police car as soon as possible. Alright, there we go. I completed it within a few seconds left. Climb for 480 meters. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna intentionally crash and get a new objective. Boom! Stunt failed. I had a crash. I just rage quit that. Jump for 180 meters. A ladder jump? Oh my god.
I'm not picking you up if you break down. Hurry back to HQ.
letting the timer expire because there's no way I'm gonna be doing this jump skill. Not jump skill, this jump objective. Or maybe I can with the amount that's increasing, with me just going off-road in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip. Yeah, I could do it. We're just going on the Las Vegas Strip, going off-road on the Las Vegas Strip. Reach 275 kilometers for 14 seconds on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, the higher levels, the objectives are getting harder to complete. There we go. Boom! Intentionally did that. Drive for 5.20 kilometers above 175 kilometers. I have a minute to do this. Yeah.
Any more damage, and you're hitchhiking. Head to HQ and get fixed up.
Ah shit. Off road. Oh my god. Ah, fuck, I didn't make it. I only had a few meters left. Good for 650 meters, that's easy. Yeah, the time limits are getting shorter and shorter the higher level you are. Excuse me. I honestly wonder what's the highest level for this. Where you can burn for 3 seconds. Easy. Jump for 8 seconds.
Your ride's about done. Better hit HQ for repairs.
I have a minute and 20 seconds to do this. Going off-road on the Las Vegas Strip.
Hey, don't forget to visit the police shop. You have a free police car waiting.
This is taking way too long. Yeah, I'm not gonna be completing this jump objective. I just wait for the timer to expire. Fuck it. Alright, I think it's enough for this free drive challenge. Let's play something else now. Prepare. Alright, let's go to Summit. There's Alita there. So free drive stunts, I'm first in this. And scramble skill. Drive near object to score. Alright. Gotta change to raid spec. There we go. This is our off-road. Ah shit. As it says, back but only briefly, I'm starving. Welcome back. And Mafia says, how much have you played the Crew 1 compared to the Crew 2? I think I played shit. A lot of both TC1 and TC2, but I think as of recently, I played more of TC2 than TC1. But before recent events, I would say that I played more of TC1 than TC2. Yeah, and by recent events, I mean that about my return to playing TC2 PvP. Yeah, I've been playing TC2 PvP for the past couple months because I wanted to play TC2 PvP while it was still playable before PvP becomes unplayable 24/7. So yeah, I played a bit more of TC2 than TC1 as of recent events. Look at that, easy platinum. And I complete achievements without even trying to complete the achievements. Alright, let's go back to the summit. Yeah, the TC1 also had summits too. But I never got to play the summits in TC1 because the summits were locked behind a paywall back then. But now with the unofficial offline mode, I can finally play the summit for free after years. But although it's solo and I'm basically guaranteed to be first. Yeah, look at that, first place. Alright, hill climb skill. Reach the flag, another off-roading. Matthew Evans says PvP and TC2 sadly seems so dead. The second place is literally unplayable. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I say that the collisions on PvP playlist is completely unplayable 24/7 because nobody plays that. Nobody, literally nobody. We were just fortunate enough to even be able to play the collisions on PvP playlist back then in 2020. Yeah, when it was kind of playable back then. We're just lucky enough, fortunate enough, but now it's like dead 24/7. Look at that, easy platinum. The only way to play PvP consistently, especially in the collisions on playlist, is if you play with 3 other friends, 3 other buddies. That's the only way. That's literally the only way you can play the collisions on PvP playlist again. Is if you get 3 of your other friends to play the PvP with you. That's how you could play the second playlist. Because you can't rely on randoms anymore. Alright, look at that. Hero climb skill is first place. Easy first place because I'm literally the only one. It's offline mode. Jump skill. Land on the target. Alright. Alright. This is road, so I'm gonna change to my circuit spec car again. So if you yeah, a lot of our old buddies that we used to play like PvP with back then, they all quit. So it's already difficult to get our old buddies, our old friends to play TC2 PvP with us. Yeah, so I don't know if you somehow able to get 2 other friends to play, then I'll definitely be down to play the Collisions on PvP playlist in TC2. Look at that, easy platinum. Change to Sport Assist. Matthew Evans says, it doesn't help that you can never see if there are even any active lobbies. Yeah, it's all just, luck. Yeah, it's all just luck and just, trying if there's any PvP lobbies, which are guaranteed to be none. 0. Yeah, especially in the Collisions on second playlist. Yeah, especially that. That's dead 24/7. Something like that, is a thing in the Need for Speed World private servers. Yeah, the unofficial servers like World United GG, for example, for Need for Speed World, they have a website which tells you which lobbies are active right now. Yeah, they have it. Unofficial private servers. Yeah, they have it, but apparently the official servers don't. Look at that, first place. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to do in the summit left. So brand time attack. Pagani Zonda F perf. Drive to the finish line with the lowest amount of time. Alright, let's play this. Yeah, so ramming's dead in TC2. I can't ram anymore because nobody plays the Collisions on playlist. All I can do is race. Yeah, that's all I can do now in TC2. Just race. That's it. Collisions off play PvP playlist is the only one playable, and even that is barely playable. It's like this. Let's say, imagine for example, the Street Racing Collisions off playlist in TC2 is playable now, right? 12 hours from now, it will be completely unplayable. PvP will be completely unplayable. Yeah, then that means it's you have to wait 12 hours, to play PvP with the same people that play PvP. So it's you have to rely on the same people to play PvP in order to play PvP, because there just aren't many just aren't many randoms playing PvP in TC2 anymore. Yeah, you always will see the same people, same names that play TC2 PvP. Yeah, that's the thing. Look at that. All the way to the finish line. Shit! Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Matthew Evans says, maybe you rammed everyone so hard they no longer had the will to play. I took a few months break after the $1 sale last year. A few months break. So people had time to enjoy PvP without my presence. Yeah, after I took a break. So it's not my fault it was never my fault. It's just people just left the game by their own will. Very rarely people leave because of, you know, trolls or griefers or jackasses like me. Yeah, it's most of the time people leave because they just, you know, because they're bored of the game, or they done what they want to do in the game, or for yeah, basically most of the time what they just got bored of the game and just quit playing. Especially with TC2 isn't even getting any new content anymore. The game will eventually get boring for the majority of people. Whoops. Looking for a crew doesn't work in offline mode. Look at that. Easy first place. Drag trial. And Monster Arena. Alright, let's play the drag trial. Drag provide vehicle, use a drag spec to do your best time in 3 runs. Alright. I think most people either move on to Motorfest or from the game type in general. Yeah, that's what happened. Majority moved on to TCM or just are not playing any of the crew games. Yeah, right now. Yeah, racing games are very niche. Yeah, it's very niche compared to like shooting games like Call of Duty or something like Battle Royales like Fortnite or something like Minecraft or Roblox. Yeah, those are mainstream, have a lot more bigger player bases. Yeah, compared to racing games, which are more niche. Look at that. 1 out of 3 perfect shifts. 16 seconds. Yeah, I cried that racing games are not popular. Yeah, I want racing games to be popular because it's my favorite, like, you know, video game genre. Look at that, all my perfect shifts. Yeah, I want racing games to become popular because it's my favorite genre. Yeah. And also, more popular means more players, and more players means PvP is playable. Yeah, PvP is playable 24/7. Yeah, Fortnite's PvP is playable 24/7. Yeah, Call of Duty's PvP is playable 24/7. Yeah, but not racing games. Yeah, especially TC2 and TC1, their PvP is not playable 24/7. Luckily, TCM's PvP is playable 24/7 because TCM has crossplay. Same thing goes for Need for Speed Unbound. Need for Speed Unbound's PvP is playable 24/7 at least because it has crossplay. Yeah, if only TC1 and TC2 had crossplay, then PvP would still be playable. With the amount of PlayStation players, yeah, PlayStation platform has the biggest player base over both PC and Xbox combined. So it would have definitely helped if both TC1 and TC2 had crossplay. So that means PvP would be playable still for both games. Look at that, I completed all those achievements. Alright, let's go back to the summit. Matthew Evans says, I think it doesn't help that racing has so many different styles, so the community is fragmented between all the different styles. Yep. Arcade racing games, 1. Sim racing games, 2. Rally racing games, 3. Yeah, rally racing games. Yeah, rally racing games is the absolute least popular. Yeah, it's the niche of the nichest of the racing game, yeah, genre. Yeah, rally racing games. Yeah, so for example, EA Sports WRC. Oh my God, EA Sports WRC. that didn't appeal, like that didn't make a big appeal to anyone, and it was basically kind of like dead on arrival. Yeah, EA Sports WRC. I played EA Sports WRC, fun game, but it's just that it was so niche because it's Valley that it was just dead on arrival. Monster provide vehicle collect bonus or do some stunts to earn points for your monster in the arena. Alright, let's play this. Matt Irvin says Rally, open wheel, sim racing, arcade, etc. Yes, it's the niches of the niche, basically. I'm an arcade racing fan because you know Need for Speed. Yeah, so that's my preference. Arcade racing games. I played EA Sports WRC because I had the EA Play subscription, and when it was available to play, I was like, why not? It's a free. It's under the EA Play Pro subscription, so might as well give it a try. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing EA Sports WRC as it's my first rally game ever. Yeah, but I would not have purchased EA Sports WRC with my money. Yeah, because I'm not into rally racing games as much as I am into arcade racing games. Yeah, arcade racing games aren't my thing. Yeah, monster trucks. We used to could be able to play monster trucks PvP in TC2 back then. Now it's impossible. We can't play like PvP with monster trucks anymore. Unless if you have like, you know, play with 3 other buddies, yeah, 3 other friends, then you can play, you know, monster trucks in PvP. Look at that perfect landing. And there's a 5,000 points in this place right here. 5,000 points. You gotta drive super fast to get that 5,000 points here. Look at that. Yeah, it's so dark. Yeah, unlike TC2, TC1 is actually pitch darkness. Yeah, pitch black. Yeah, TC2's night is like pretty bright in comparison. You know, when TC2 gets its official offline mode, the state of PvP will become even worse. I'm just saying it right now. Yeah, when TC2 gets its official offline mode, PvP will become even more dead than it is right now. Because people will have the option to play offline or online, so and not be forced to play online. So that's another reason why I returned to play PvP in TC2 as much as possible, because yeah, the tiny player base already could just choose to play offline and just avoid PvP altogether, making it even more dead than it is right now. Alright, let's go return to the summit. I very doubt Ubisoft is going to put TC2 on sale for $1 again. So that's why I'm just enjoying PvP and TC2 as much as possible. Look at that, first place. Yeah, but obviously I'm first place because I'm the only one playing. Like, it's offline, that's why. Alright, 2 more things. PvP is unplayable and offline. Cruise Speed Trap is unplayable offline. So there's only Stunt Race and Drift Trial. So bike provided vehicle finish the race with the most points by doing the best time and performing stunts. Alright. Stunt race. In stunt race, you score points by performing stunts and crossing the checkpoints before the timer runs out. If it does, your stunt won't score anymore. Reach the next checkpoint to add seconds to your timer. Race fast and stylishly to finish with the high score. Alright. Yeah, I could drive bikes in TC1 after years. Yeah, I didn't buy any DLCs for TC1, so I never got to drive bikes. Yeah, but now I can. For free! Yeah, for free. In the Great Sand Dune. Time boss 1,227 points. It doesn't, yeah, it really doesn't matter how I do because I'm guaranteed to be first in offline mode. Literally no competition in offline mode. I said this earlier in the live stream, but this is gonna be the last TC1, the Crew 1 live stream for a while. Because I already completed all the content in TC1 for the past couple of days under a new save date, like save file. I'm just playing through my dump save file from the official game. Yeah, because yeah, it's my dump save file from the official game with all the cars that I maxed out in the official game. So there isn't gonna be much for me to do in TC1 anymore in offline until the unofficial online mode comes, and who knows when that's gonna come. Alright. I didn't even do any stunts. All I did is just get some airtime. Yeah, get some airtime. Oh, look at that, undefined. The last summit event. Then afterwards, calling all units story missions on my dump save file. I don't need to grind because I have like 9999999 bucks. There's Alita there in the Camaro. Look at that, first place in the stunt race. Drift trial. So drift, provide vehicle, do some drifts and change them to earn the maximum amount of points. It's the same style. The drift games, the drift mode and the crew games are all in the same style. Yeah, all of them. TC1, TC2, TCM, all in the same style. Yeah, there's a multiplier. Yeah, this muscle car is pretty difficult to drift with, especially when it's raining. Yeah, the raining is not helping. So apparently you go off-road, the game stops counting your counting points. Yeah, you gotta stay on road apparently. Matthew says, don't fuck this up. The Drift King is watching. Yeah, I'm already fucking up already. Look at this. Absolute dog water drifting skills right here. Yeah, especially with these turns. Look at the amount of points I have. I only have like 5,488 points. Ah shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna choose another drift trial, right? And maybe I could do better in another drift trial. Because this is just absolute dog water. Yeah, I didn't even reach 10,000 points. Oh my god, I didn't even reach 10,000 points. Since this seems more like the drifting in TCM than the drifting in TC2, there wasn't any road drifting in TC2. I recall there are some road drifting in TC2. Yeah, like in the East Coast region, the New York region. I recall there was some road drifting in TC2. It's just that it wasn't, you know, like picked often. Alright, so basically done with the summit. Yep, done. First, easy first because it's offline mode. And PvP and cruise speed trap doesn't work, so summit's done. Alright, let's see. Change back to my circuit spec Mazda MX-5. Because that's my preferred car since it's a rare car. Alright, let's find a drift trial, another one. Where's a drift trial? You know what? I'm using filters. So this is drag trial, drift monster. So there's one here. And there's a letter here. And there's a letter here. Alright, let's play this one. Let's play this drift trial, see how this is. Solo. Matthew Evans said, yeah, but not like the one that you just said. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, that is the only difference. Yeah, it's not, TCU2 didn't have the drift layout like that, like what I just did in here. Alright. Oh, there's a railing there. I think I touched the railing, but it didn't stop my multiplier. Ah, fuck. The game broke my combo. Matthew Evans says, alright, I'm going to enjoy it. Would be fun to play together again sometime soon. Have a good one, Jai. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Matthew Evans, aka Bad Doggy. And see you next time. And yeah, definitely be down to play together again. Like in TC2, PvP for example. But I only could play the street racing PvP, not the Collisions on second playlist. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, man, and see you next time. Yeah, I did much better here, but still pretty shit. Still pretty dog water. Alright, so let's play the calling our unit story missions now. So first gotta get myself a cop car. In the police shop. So let's buy the Nissan Skyline GTR because it's the meta for street spec. Yes, yes, I'm a meta slave in offline mode. Yeah, offline, not online. But who cares because it's offline, so who cares? Who cares if it's offline mode if you're a meta slave? Yeah, let's buy this. Alright, let's drive. Let's upgrade the new Nissan Skyline cop car. Matthew Evans says better for sure. We'll try to find a third for the collision on playlist. You mean third and fourth? Yeah, we need 2 more people. Yeah, 2 more. We need third and fourth. Third's just not enough. See, that's why I say it takes a bit too much effort to just organize, you know, to just play the collision on playlist, because it's like you have to organize a day where the 4 of us play PvP together. It's so much effort. Free drive chase. As a police player, your objective is to arrest Bud Macer. Your target can be the crate holder. You have to arrest him before he reaches his delivery point. Your target can also be the most wanted. You have to arrest him before he escapes every police range. To stop alert player's vehicle and arrest him, you must stay close to him for a short amount of time. All other police players in the chases share the same objective. Try to coordinate your tactics. Alright. Yeah, have to drive a cop car. Yes, for the first time. Yes, I didn't buy the Calling Our Units DLC, so I never got to drive cop cars in TC1. But now I can for free. Yeah, I can drive it for free. Yes, after years. I look at all those achievements that I completed apparently. Yeah. But no, I'm not even trying to complete the achievements. But yeah, I completed all those achievements. Drive around a bit. Yeah, just wait for the achievement pop up to end. I got a bit of stutter there. Alright, that's all done. Let's go upgrade this Nissan Skyline to the max level. Yeah, because I'm loaded in my dumped save file. Performance max. Yeah, I don't need to grind. I could just buy my performance parts and upgrade my cars to the max in my dump save file. In other words, the calling our unit story missions will be a piece of cake. Yeah, it will be so easy with my cars already maxed out.
Ride the wave. Sine wave.
More achievements I completed without even trying to complete it. Yeah, I'm just getting achievement pop-ups like, you know, like left and right, up and down now. Fully upgraded within seconds. Alright, the achievements are done. Let's play the Colony Unit story missions. Just blast through all of it. Alright, so HR management's the first one. Go to a warehouse in Detroit to shut down the Harvesters Recruitment Center.
The Harvester Scout in the Midwest has set up a recruitment center in a Detroit warehouse. He cherry-picks drivers with impeccable wheel skills and just the right hint of immorality to serve their ends. You know what you gotta do.
Barge in on their cozy setup and shut down the Human Resources Department?
You got it.
Agent Washington now in pursuit and closing in. You have the right to remain silent. Take your foot off the gas and never go near a steering
Look at that
wheel
people
again.
that just jumped in slow motion. Easy platinum. 14 seconds. Alright, so the next one. The next one is finish line. The harvesters are switching their storage facility. This is the perfect opportunity to clamp down on them in C2. Alright, let's play this.
Calling all units. Agent Zoe Winters of the FBI here. We have just intercepted a transmission between Harvester operatives. Their contraband warehouse is full, so they're shipping out to upsize. Catch them in the act before they fly the route. GPS coordinates forthcoming. Out.
Agent Winters, would it unduly disturb you if I override polite formalities and prove to all that I'm the fastest on the block?
I'd expect no less from you, Clara. Go on, put your foot down.
Yeah, my car is fully upgraded. Yeah, this is just to be a cakewalk. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna be a kickback, especially with my car fully upgraded. Yeah, 1497 up performance rating. Mine compared to their, like the AI is like only 14. A male pedestrian says, "Son of a." Happy pedestrian says, "Hey!" Yeah, I just run over those construction workers. Yeah, I'm a corrupt cop. Those barrels were just hovering in the air. Yeah, hovering mid-air. Easy platinum. Alright, third one. Mob driver. Go to New York to knock out 2 birds. Yes, with 1 stone, you guessed. Alright, let's play this.
One of the Harvester's recruits has become the driver for a big shot in the New York Mafia. A traditional guy, suit, tie, and no cell phone. The driver, though, has a smartphone, so is potentially trackable. Which is just what we did.
If I get you right, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Bust the gang member, plus an old school gangster.
No can about it. We will. Watch out. They'll probably be escorts, so be careful.
Claire's headless in this cutscene. Headless.
I don't believe it. Those escort guys are real leeches. Acolytes eliminated.
Look at that.
Mafioso busted.
Nice camera
Harvester
angle.
reaped. All in a good day's work.
Alright, the street spec is all done. Now on to dirt spec. Easy platinum. The dirt spec now. Go to the police shop, buy a new dirt spec cop car. The rough RT-35. That's the meta. That's the dirt spec meta. Could buy no problem with the amount of money that I have in my dumped save file. Alright, change to odd driving help because going off-road. Yeah, full assist. And upgrade my third spec cop car to the max. Fully upgraded within seconds. Oh my god, it's gonna be a piece of cake. Start a fear pedestrian upon exiting the tuner shop. Look at that. Completing achievement without even trying to complete the achievement. Alright, let's play the third spec Colony Unit story mission. So shut down a contraband route very popular among the harvesters. Alright, let's play this.
According to our recon, you're sitting on a contraband route the harvesters are especially fond of. It's time to block off this particular route. All you have to do is make your presence felt and stop a few cars.
What'll they have in the trunk?
Fake registration certificates, undeclared import spares, tapped onboard computers, anything car related.
Clara's headless. Don't even have her head. Look at that.
Contraband route officially closed.
Easy.
No reopening imminent.
Especially with the third spec meta. Easy platinum. Alright, so now perf spec. Change to sport again. Perf spec cop car. Drive the Nissan GTR. I always wanted to drive a Nissan GTR in TC1, but never got to because it was locked behind a paywall. Alright, fully upgrade this Nissan GTR. Perf tuner. fully upgraded easy within seconds. So let's play this one. So speeding ticket. Arrest a member of the Harvesters using a time-honored trick. Haul him in for a speeding offense. Alright, let's play it.
Paolo is one of the Harvester's smartest conveyors. We're always one step behind him. So we're going to try things differently. We've tracked him down, and when he scoots through, stop him for a speeding offense.
Any chance he'll pull over quietly when he hears the siren?
None. But we could spike a charge of resisting arrest on top. Just what we need to confiscate his license and pull him in. And while he's inside, we'll grill him on the other matters, like where his boss Tony C is hiding out.
Speed violation, dangerous driving, repeat offending and resisting arrest. I think you'll be spending the night behind bars, sir.
Oh my god, I'm just blasting through all this all unit story missions. 17 seconds. Alright, change to full all driving help, full assist, because the next one is going to be in the snow area. Early checkout. So a routine stakeout while waiting for reinforcements. No chance it will go awry. No chance at all. Alright, let's play this.
Agent Winters, I'll be at the location in 1 minute.
Perfect. The gang's deputy is probably still tucked up in his hotel bed. Your mission is keep the car under surveillance while we wait for reinforcements. That's all there is to it.
Agent Winters, the target is out of bed and has left the hotel feeling the rubber. Time to stop watching and start chasing. Can you confirm?
Confirmed, Agent. Happy hunting.
Yesterday I spammed the living shit out of this
Wow, the car's
calling
not
on this story
perfect.
mission, but
Put
today
in
I
the
don't
clink.
need to.
I'll come grill him as soon as I can.
Easy platinum. Alright, now another cop car purchase now. Raid spec cop car. Buy this H1 Hummer H1 Alpha. And go to fully upgrade it. Raid tuner. fully upgraded within seconds.
Sine Wave Digital.
Alright, let's see.
24/7.
High risk, high reward. So time to hit the harvesters in the water to stop their accounting. Alright, let's play this.
The guy you have apprehended works for the Harvesters. He controls illegal betting on the gang's race activities, i.e. he takes care of accounts and financing. He and he alone is our target.
How do I finger him?
Easy. He's the only guy who will slam both feet on the gas when you home into view. The others are looking at a fine, but he's looking at a long stretch inside for conspiracy to commit a crime. Get the picture?
Good in a race, but poor at keeping a low profile. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
Claire's headless in this
There he is.
cutscene.
I'm working on it.
I don't care about the main, I only care about the transporter, the target. Apparently I'm running out of storage. Give me a moment. I need to do a bit of cleaning. Because apparently I'm running out of storage. I don't know. I don't understand though. Alright. Did a bit of cleaning. Let's go. So less than 30 seconds to do this. Alright, the next one. Off-road recruitment. A harvester scout is looking to hire off-road drivers. Stop him before he can complete his mission. Alright, let's play this.
A Harvester scout turned up in the region yesterday. He's looking to hire drivers specialized in illegal raid races. You don't have to be a dog to smell the contraband potential. You up for it?
On the case already.
Nice work, Clara. The Harvesters are going to start feeling us breathing down their necks. And when pressure starts to bite, people make mistakes.
Easy platinum. Alright, let's see. So now time to buy the circuit spec cop car. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's buy the Ford GT. Yeah, I'm just blasting through all these calling on unit story missions. Yeah, with 40 maxed out cop cars. Alright, let's fully upgrade the brand new circuit spec cop car. Yeah, I'm so loaded. I just fully upgraded all my cars within seconds. Alright, change to Sport Assist because driving on road again. Alright, play the last 3 calling on unit story missions. Highway Patrol. A high octane training session among highway patrol drivers, give it a go. Alright, play this.
Agent Washington here. I have arrived at the meeting point. Can someone tell me what I'm doing here?
Agent Washington, this is Sergeant Garrett. We'll be staging monthly races among agents here. Road jockeys and gangs are fast and highly organized. These training sessions help us keep on our toes. Feel like joining in?
Seeing as I'm here, I might as well do my bit to boost the averages.
Fighting talk. Sounds promising. Drive up to the blue line. Ladies and gentlemen, on your marks.
All of them are driving the Lamborghini Gallardo cop car. I'm the only one driving the Ford GT cop car. I just overtake everyone with my 40 maxed out cop car. Yeah, just gutter. That's how you play. You gutter throughout the turns. Look at that. The names are content creators, and the most notable one is Black Panda, and the AI Black Panda is last place apparently. I missed the gutter there. Yeah, hitting props in TC1 slows you down. Yeah, same thing for TCM. Only TC2 hitting props doesn't slow you down. I missed the gutter. Alright, last lap. Absolutely dominated the AIs. Oh my god, I keep missing the gutter in that one. Easy platinum. Completed the achievement without even trying to complete the achievement. Alright, so let's see. So classify payload. Prevent a cargo from reaching its destination. Don't ask what the cargo is, it's classified information. Alright, let's play this.
Clara, you have to stop the Harvester's conveyor. His cargo must not reach its destination.
Got you. What's the cargo?
Sorry, Clara, classified information.
Reading you. But I do need to know when it comes to the bust, it's not going to blow up in my face.
No, there's no volatile material. You can move in there.
Flashbang, and they
This
just
sky is full
they
of
just
surprises.
teleported right in front of me. The AI cheated, just teleported right in front of me.
Time for this boy to calm down, no matter what his confidential information is about.
Yeah, I'm restarting this. The AI just cheated. Yeah, it just teleported in front of me. Yeah, it was stuck in the water. Afterwards, it just teleported.
Agent Winters? Agent Washington. The
There, I
felon has
just
been
put him
apprehended.
into the water.
His cargo awaits you.
Thanks, Clara. We'll take care of it.
Easy platinum. Took less than 15 seconds. Alright, the last one. Calling all units. Time to arrest the boss of the Harvesters. Fasten your seatbelts, Agent.
This time, we're moving in for the kill. By tomorrow, Tony C will be behind bars. The organization won't instantly auto-destruct, but it does rely on him. Keep your wits about you. He's one mean driver.
Takes a mean cat to catch a mean rat.
And it's unlikely he'll be without an escort. It won't be a cakewalk.
Roger that. I'll be careful. Tony C., you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult an attorney if you...
Don't worry, Clara. I think he knows the Miranda warning better than any TV junkie.
That's it. All the Colony units, story missions are all done. Easy platinum. Less than 30 seconds. Yeah, that's it. It took like 30, 37, 38 minutes to complete everything. Fully maxed out cars too. Yeah, so this is gonna be the last the Crew 1 live stream for a while. The last TC1 live stream for a while. Because there's not much for me to do in the Crew 1 anymore. Yeah, not much for me to do in TC1 anymore because I completed all of the content from beginning to end and all the DLC content from beginning to end. Yeah, to its fullest. So there's not much for me to do anymore in the Crew 1 in TC1 until the unofficial online mode comes with PvP. Then I'll live stream the Crew 1 again, TC1 again. But yeah, this is gonna be the last TC1 live stream for a while. Yeah, there's not much for me to do anymore. That says we woo, yes, we woo. I finished all of the Calling All Units story missions again, but this time on my dump save data from the official servers. Yeah, I didn't need to upgrade. I didn't need to, you know, grind like I did yesterday because I'm loaded here. I have 7,207,796 bucks on my dump save data. Yeah, so I didn't need to grind. I played all of the Calling All Units story missions. It only took me like 38 minutes to complete all of it. All 11 Calling All Units story missions, 38 minutes with my 40 maxed out cop cars. Yeah, so there isn't much for me to do in TC1 anymore. This will be the last TC1 live stream for a while. Until eventually the unofficial online mode comes with PvP. So I'm gonna wrap up the live stream in a few minutes. Yeah, I'll just drive around the USA and TC1 for a few minutes. In third person view this time. Or I could play a race, a free drive race. Let's see. Clear path. Start in the Midwest here. Place the storyline here. Checkpoint here. Checkpoint here. Checkpoint here. No, not there. I wanted to go under. There we go. Checkpoint there. Here. Nah, remove this checkpoint. What the? Why is the checkpoint fucked up? Oh, that's upstairs. Oh, okay, never mind. Put a checkpoint here. Here. And last checkpoint. How about here? Nah. Here. Alright, let's play it. Instead of driving first person, I drive third person view this time. Let's gutter it a little bit. Nah, I can't cut through. That's an unbreakable fence. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, I could finally play the free drive challenge. Like, you know, basically the race creator ring in TC1 after years of it being locked behind a paywall. We can finally use it for free. Intentionally hit that traffic car. Intentionally hit that traffic car. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the live stream now and go eat dinner. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, which will definitely be a different game because I completed all the content in the Crew 1 TC1, so there's not much for me to do in here anymore. So the next live stream will be a different game, I guarantee it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next live stream, and yeah, see you everyone.